ver, güey, ya por fin, después de tanto pinche tiempo, un Nintendo Direct, güey. A ver qué sale, a ver qué sale. Ay, güey. Ya, GT 6, 5, 4. Nuevo trailer de Zelda, gameplay de Bayonetta, gameplay de
Peggy
algo.
18.
A ver, güey, a ver qué sale, a ver qué sale. No te he ido al COVID-19, lo de siempre ya. Ujú. A ver. Hay que ver qué sale, güey, qué anuncia. Fire Emblem. No Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Un nuevo Warriors de Fire Emblem.
The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to
Haré que el
perish.
ciclo de este mundo muera contigo.
I seek to destroy the irrational
Mira,
power
esos
structure
FPS,
that
papá.
shackles Fodlan.
Ya, aguanta, no se ve muy
If the kingdom is
viciado.
ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real
Pues
ones.
más pulido que el de Zelda sí se ve, güey. Este no se ve con tantas caídas. Bueno, olvídate, esas banderas se mueven bien culero.
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
Es que se nota contra mi destino.
We shall fight, we shall survive, and we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan.
And now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
Muy bien, entonces se ve mucho mejor que el del Zelda.
You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart. I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
Junio, creo que es. Sí, junio.
皆さんこんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます高橋です。最初にご覧いただいたのはファイアーエンブレム無双
Three
風
Hopes
化雪月です。原作のファイアーエンブレム風化雪月と時代背景はそのままに全く異なる物語の展開にぜひご期待ください。続いてはヘッドラインをご覧ください。
La primera sección de titulares, a ver.
The Orange Star Nation needs you.
Advance Wars, güey. Por fin.
We've got more intel on Advance Wars 1+2
Para el 8 de abril no
reboot.
habían dicho que se iba retrasado.
In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now
Creo que le metí un
voiced,
chingo de horas
bringing
cuando
even
tenía
more
el Game
charm to
Boy.
these characters.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast-forward gameplay and rewind your turns for a smoother tactical experience. Flex your
Parece de
strategic
juguetito,
muscles
güey.
outside of both campaigns with additional modes. Go for high scores in the War Room. Create and share custom maps in the Design Room. Or battle friends and frenemies in local and online
Va a tener en
multiplayer.
línea. No me acordaba de eso. Cuando lo habían anunciado.
Advance Wars 1+2
8 de
Reboot
abril.
Camp marches onto Nintendo Switch April 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Explore an infinite universe.
Es el que creo que es.
In No Man's Sky,
Sí, es No Man's
every
Sky, neta.
star is the light of a distant sun. Each orbited
A la
by
verga,
planets
loco.
teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover
¿Es un port
extraordinary lands. and
o es
creatures
una
that
versión
have
en la
never
nube?
been
Porque
seen
verga,
before,
güey, para que la corra
and
la
may
Switch.
never be seen again. To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live. In this living and breathing universe, trade convoys travel
A ver si se
between
veían los
stars.
frames. El de la distancia de
Factions
dibujo.
vie for territory. pirates hunt unwary travelers, and the authorities are ever watchful. Your journey may be fraught with danger, and actions have consequences. Trader, fighter, explorer. How will you live in this universe? No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo
Ah,
Switch
sí es
this
port,
summer.
güey. No mames. ¡No te mames! ¡No te mames! ¡Qué joya, güey! ¡No mames! A la verga, güey. A la verga, güey. Se ve hermoso, güey.
Mario Strikers Battle League Football. Prepare for Strike. A 5-on-5 sport like football that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles, items, and crushing special shots. The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents.
A la verga, güey.
There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your stats like speed, strength, and pass accuracy. Customize as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike.
Payaso.
To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted. Hit the net and you'll score not one, but 2 goals. Up to 8 players, 4 players on each team can compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch console. In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club, so create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you, or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's top club.
Wait. Ah, güey.
With items, tackles, and hyper strikes.
Me agarró en
Goes
curva,
on this
mamón.
field. Mario Strikers Battle League Football launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
マリオストライカーズの最新作が登場します。何でもありの格闘サッカーにぜひご期待ください。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
A ver, a ver. ¿Es Splatoon? Es Splatoon. Sí, es Splatoon. Ah, cabrón, ¿qué militar ha estado todo esto? Ah, moleadas, ya. Es cierto, es cierto. Le quiere replicar el mismo que el de Smash. Voladores de Papantla, güey. Se chingaron los voladores de Papantla, güey. Chapotero. Va a estar perro, güey. Ok. Ah, está curado. ¿Qué chingadera, qué pedo, güey? Salmon Run, Next Wave. A la verga, güey, se cura. Pues, pero.
ご覧いただいたのはスプラトゥーン3の協力
Pero
モー
Mario
ド
Strikers,
サーモン
güey.
ランネクストウェーブの映像です。ラストにはこれまでに報告されていない巨大鮭の姿も確認できましたが、イカたちの運命やいかに。スプラトゥーン3はこの夏発売です。今後の続報をお待ちください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
A ver, ya. Muestra.
Sponsors at the ready.
Answers. Ah, cabrón.
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch. In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Vanzers and lead your battalion to victory. Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy. Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Vanzer. Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this summer. And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake,
no
will
mames.
also launch on Nintendo Switch.
Ah, muy bien.
Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer. From the creators of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing
pero
action
sí va a estar
across Disney and
perro, güey.
Pixar-inspired racetracks.
Sí, Asphalt es una
Race as
joya,
a
güey.
legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each
Lástima que
one's
no soy fan de
special
Disney,
abilities
güey.
to battle for victory across the finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power, or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also possesses powerful
Las
ultimate skills,
definitivas.
perfect for turning the tables at the last second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game, with new seasons added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney and Pixar characters, circuits, karts, and more. Plus, enjoy cross-platform play, as well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes.
Multiplataforma.
Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into these classic franchises
Franquicias clásicas.
on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action adventure. As
Force
Darth Vader's
Unleash.
secret apprentice, you'll use devastating Force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more
Pues igual que el de
destructive
Wii, güey, no
combos.
mames.
Use button controls or opt for motion controls
Lo que
enhanced
acabo de
from the
decir.
original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio
Se habían tardado
Auditore
en
da
sacarlo, la
Firenze
neta.
awaits in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed games. Explore
habían
Renaissance
tardado en
Italy and
sacarlo, la
16th
neta.
century Constantinople. Interact with historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed across
Pero
3
según yo la
games,
versión HD es más
2
culiada
bonus
que la
short
original,
films,
güey.
and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for Nintendo Switch on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio
Ay,
Collection
los frames.
launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG
Gundam
battles.
Barbatos, güey. El
Strange incidents
RX-78.
called breaks are occurring across the
Ese sí,
Gundam
no sé cuál
universe.
es.
Find out
Es
what's
el
causing
Gundam-
them and
Gundam
restore
Wing.
the proper
Espera.
timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle.
Tan fuerte es el
Enhance
Barbatos,
suit
güey.
parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Two worlds cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic. A remaster.
Ah, el remaster de
of the
Chrono
beloved
Trigger,
RPG
de Chrono Cross.
is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Y la secuela de Chrono Trigger.
One fateful day, the protagonist Surge wanders into an alternate world.
Pero no era este
Though
que
it
nos
somewhat
habían
resembles
prometido
his
que no.
home world, he finds that he no longer exists here.
Ay, ¿cómo
How
sabía
did this
eso?
happen? What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack. Plus, Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included. Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure.
Pues como que no hicieron muy
Chrono
bien
Cross, the
el
Radical
los
Dreamers
fondos, no sean bien
Edition,
culeros.
dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this
Ya están
presentation.
habían anunciado una chida acá que desde cero. Kirby. A ver. No, espera. Oh, se va a convertir en el carro. ¡Uy, cabrón! ¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Qué fue eso, güey?
It's Kirby's latest
La
unforgettable
mona china al principio del
3D
hentai, güey.
platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees,
Para
Kirby
rescatar a
sets
los
off
Waddle
on a
Dees.
new adventure. Introducing Mouthful Mode.
Transformosis.
Inhale a car to zoom around.
O les dio hueva.
A vending machine to attack with juice cans.
Bueno, ese ahí todavía, ¿no? Pero el carro sí se ve medio
Or
raro.
become a piercing cone. With Mouthful Mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales. Enjoy exploring with new moves different from copy abilities. Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this.
Mario Sunshine.
As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow and more resources will become available.
Deforestación.
At Waddle Dee's weapon shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved. Evolve copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks. They'll also change Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful. Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms.
Kirby enojado.
A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on Nintendo
Kirby,
Switch
güey.
March
Nuestro
25th.
asesino de dioses favorito.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Joya.
ご覧いただきました星のカービィ
Que
ディスカ
está
バリー
disponible
はいよいよ
el
来
mes
月
que
の
viene.
発売です
2 días después de mi
もう
cumple.
少しだけお待ちください
Mostraron algo de la
引き続き
película.
ヘッドラインをご覧ください
tráiler de la película o algo, acá un avance.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こん
Ah,
にちは。
ya.
バッターの大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
O sea, pondrán el PlayStation Studios ahí.
The show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch. But that's not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With cross progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available. And take your progress on the go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and play online.
Sí, güey, puso PlayStation Studios en la caja, mamón. Se ve rarísimo.
I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these
Versiones
collections.
que prometen entretenimiento.
Three Kingdom Hearts
Dicen que está
collections
vinculada a la
are almost
versión
here. From Kingdom Hearts
esa.
to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC, every entry is coming to Nintendo Switch as cloud versions that can be played while connected to the internet. Relive or get to know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode. Kingdom Hearts Intergram Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all three game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch shortly after this presentation. Each collection's cloud version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop.
¡Clonoa!
Klonoa is coming to Nintendo
¡Seas
Switch.
mamón!
Across dreamy side-scrolling levels, you'll run, jump, and hover, while firing wind bullets to grab and throw enemies.
¿El último juego fue la
Each
Wii,
level
que no?
surroundings to your
Creo.
advantage.
No me recuerdo.
Also, Klonoa 2 is
Clonoa
included.
2.
Take on these great adventures when Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th.
No mames, será el resucitar de Clonoa.
We're so glad you're here. Been here
Porta,
before?
neta.
Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat. In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment
Neta se había
in a
tardado de más.
mysterious lab.
Espérate, güey.
Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake.
Portal no está para
Still
One y
unconfirmed.
Play, ¿que no?
You can pass through portals, and so can
Para One y
cubes,
Play 4.
lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality.
¿O sí?
The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes, and that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo
No
Switch this year.
mames. Valve, se ve tan raro ver Valve en algo de
A
Nintendo.
classic comes
Un
alive.
gran clásico cobra nueva vida. Legend is alive. No sé qué juego es, güey. Me siento inculto en ese momento.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live
Live
Alive
Alive,
makes
ya,
its
el
overseas
segundo.
debut,
Ah,
now
ok.
in HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring
Güey,
different protagonists and time
la
periods
mejor
will
manera de hacer un
make
remake,
or
güey, de
in
un
which you
juego
tackle them
viejo.
is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day. A martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future. A youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future. A newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
You will repay my loyalty.
Che, vergas, güey.
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
Pero ya te han
Pre-orders begin
anunciado
on
puros
Nintendo
juegos
eShop
chilos,
shortly
güey.
after this presentation.
かがでしたか？続い
Chingón.
てはこちらです。
Veamos esto a continuación. Los rumores eran
時
real.
代を超えてどなたでもお楽しみいただける
¡Ah! ¡No te mames, güey!
任天堂スイッチスポーツが登場しま
¡No
す。
te
こちらをご
mames!
覧ください。
Here are the sports included in Nintendo Switch Sports.
A la verga, güey. Va a vender millones esta madre, güey.
Tennis. Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right time.
No te mames, güey.
Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve.
Regresó un grande, güey.
And
La razón por la cual todos compraron
knock
una
your
Wii.
opponent off the platform while attacking and defending. Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup. Football. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy matches with
Ese
Joy-Con
perro.
controllers to shoot and perform diving headers. By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions. Badminton. Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand.
No mames.
Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump, set, and spike the ball. The game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch console, as well as online play across all sports.
A ver, ay, a ver.
Play against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face. Try taking on this challenge.
No
いかがでしたか？せっ
mames.
かくなので新種目バレーボールのプレーを
Mejor
実際に
uno
お
de
見せ
los
し
dos
ようと思うんで
deportes,
すが、
voleibol.
高橋さん、
No mames, Koizumi.
皆さんこんにちは。任天堂の小泉です。
La camiseta está
気合
perra.
入ってますね。それでは小泉さんとバレーボールをオンラインでプレイしてみます。ストラップの準備は大丈夫ですか？
はい、もちろんです。
No se deja joder el control la tele, güey.
バッチリです。
Pues alrededor.
では始めましょう。わかりやすくご覧いただくため
Es
に
como, te dan de recrear como
お送りします。
bueno, siento yo, ¿no?
Oh, we're doing this?
Cuando Iwata y Phil Seimer ponen unas retas de Smash, güey.
From the Takahashi Koizumi team. It's Koizumi to serve with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. The setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. Well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes. But it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball. And with the setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores. They got a point with that fierce spike.
プレイはこの辺りにしておきましょう。
Se bofearon ahí donde lo
途
ven.
中でしたね。それでは私はここで失礼します。
さて、
Ese
ご
sonidito
紹
de
介
qué
してまい
fue.
りました任天堂スイッチスポーツです。
Bueno, capaz si nomás fue random. No voy a empezar así de especulativo.
そして夏頃には発売時のシュート対決に加え、ビッグバンドを使ってサッカーの試合が楽しめる無料アップデートを計画しています。さらにこの秋には新たにゴルフをお楽しみいただける無料アップデートも計画しています。
Oye, van a ir metiendo
ここ
más
で皆さん
juegos.
にお願いがあります。快適なオンラインプレイを
Todo
楽
el
しんでい
mundo
ただ
pueda
くため
jugar
に
en línea
発売前にオンラインのテスト
antes
プレイ
del
を実
lanzamiento
施
del
し、
juego.
さまざまな技術検証を行いたいと考えていますので、ぜひご協力をお願いいたします。
Wow.
任天堂スイッチオンラインご加入の方を対象にご覧の日程で実施します。ご協力いただける方は任天堂ホームページにて 詳細をご確認ください。何卒よろしくお願いいたします。任天堂スイッチスポーツの情報は以上となります。ぜひご期待ください。続いては画面をご覧ください。
A ver, llamemos.
Get those taiko drumming skills ready.
Sí.
The latest Taiko no Tatsujin game
Rhythm
is
Festival.
coming to Nintendo Switch. Set in Omiko City, the sacred town for
Un
taiko
nuevo juego de
drummers,
Rhythm
you'll
Haven,
strive
güey.
to become a taiko
Estaría
master,
chingoncísimo.
along with brand new character Kumo-kyun. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Danchan Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content when Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch.
Son chingos, ¿no?
What's new with these Nintendo Switch games?
O sea,
The
sí,
brand new
el
tactical
Triangle
RPG
Project.
Triangle Strategy
Es
is
el
almost
Triangle
here.
Strategy.
The protagonist Sarah Noah and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC.
No mames, si lo anunciaron aquí, güey. Creo que lo anunciaron hasta de Xbox.
New Inkwell Isle.
Por varias razones.
New bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks. The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, the delicious last course, wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free
Metroid
update
Dread,
is
actualización
coming to
gratuita.
Metroid Dread. All it takes is one hit. Even from this. Getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread Mode difficulty. Can you face this new challenge?
A la verga, loco.
And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty. This free update launches shortly after this presentation. A second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time.
Qué chingón, güey, qué
Something
chingón.
bound for Nintendo Switch.
Algo está por caer. Earthbound. Por fin, güey. Se están tardando un chingo en sacar juegos de esta madre, güey. ¿Te imaginas que la gente comienza a jugar un chingo a este, güey, y por fin sacan el 3 para este lado? No va a pasar, pero güey, ¿te imaginas que pase? Será chingoncísimo. Explorad los comienzos. El Earthbound de NES, güey. Mother One. No mames.
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online shortly after this presentation.
Joyita. Lástima, tanta aguja que estén no Kimetsu no Yaiba, güey, y su juego está bien típico clon de los juegos de Naruto. Ah, mira, ya está disponible. No se engañen por las imágenes, está bien aburrido el juego. Lego Brawls, un clon de Smash. No es malo, o sea, no va a ser un clon, ¿no? Pero pues. Two Point Campus. Tengo el Two Point Hospital y nunca lo he jugado. Yo lo tengo nomás. Joyitas. Nuevo Mario Kart, o una actualización. Remostración de algunas pistas de la serie Mario Kart. O contenido descargable de pago. A ver. Había rumores de que iban a presentar algo relacionado a Mario Kart, pero no creí que fuera. Y todos apuntan que era uno nuevo. Pero a la verga, loco. Es que hagan uno nuevo se ve muy lejos, güey, porque el 8 sigue vendiendo como si hubiera recién salido. Como me cagaba ese mapa, güey.
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
¿Ese de Mario Kart Tour?
This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass.
Entonces están tardando en sacar algo así.
You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games.
Muestran algunos.
8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves. That's 48 additional courses we plan on releasing by the end of 2023. Courses such as Coconut Mall, Chaco Mountain,
¡No mames!
and Tokyo Blur will be included in the first wave. Of course, you can play these courses locally and online.
Así como repito, güey, como Mario Kart sigue vendiendo como pan caliente, güey. No pueden sacar otro nuevo. Porque sería literalmente cortarle las ventas al 8.
You can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership. Or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
いかがでしたか？マリオカート8デラックスの追加コースにぜひご期待ください。さて、次の映像が最後になります。ご覧ください。
Mira.
Fighting in order to live.
Xenoblade? No, Xenoblade. Pues se parece la voz de Shulk.
That's the way of our world.
Es Xenoblade, güey. Es Xenoblade 3.
Ionios.
¿Qué quiera Meconis?
What would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that
¿Por qué te queda?
time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing little do you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
Xenoblade 3, güey.
The land pierced by a great sword. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you soldier it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It will never replace the friends we've lost.
The flame clock, it has to go!
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
A la verga, güey. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, güey. Pero no he puesto el numerito. Ahí está, ahora sí. A la verga, güey. Los rumores eran reales, güey. Septiembre, este año.
Xenoblade 1と2、2つの世界の未来をつなぐ物語。Xenoblade 3は9月に発売を予定していますので、ぜひご期待ください。
Ok, sí,
今回
güey.
の任天堂ダイレクトは以上になります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
No hubo Zelda. Pero hubo Xenoblade, güey. A la verga, güey. A la verga, güey. Verga, güey. Mario Strikers, a la verga, güey. No. Chingoncísimo, güey.